I don't even know where to start with this. It's like trying to explain a wound that's healed but left a scar you can't stop touching. I'm sitting here talking to you because I need to get this out. It's been a long road, and I want you to hear it. The whole messy, painful, unbelievable story. It was 3 years ago when Tom left me. We'd been married for 22 years. 22 years of building a life together. Kids, a home, vacations, arguments, laughter, all of it. I thought we were solid, not perfect, but who is? We had our routines. Mornings with coffee, him reading the paper, me planning dinner, evenings on the couch, sometimes talking, sometimes just being quiet together. I loved those quiet moments. They felt safe. Then one day, he came home and couldn't look me in the eye. I knew something was wrong. My stomach dropped before he even opened his mouth. He sat me down and said he was leaving. Just like that. He'd met someone else. Her name was Ashley. She was 29. 29. I was 51, and he was 53. I felt like the ground disappeared under me. I just sat there, staring at him while he mumbled about how he wasn't happy anymore, how he needed a change, how she made him feel alive again. Alive. Like I'd been draining the life out of him all those years. I didn't scream or cry, not then. I was too shocked. I just nodded, like I was agreeing to some grocery list, and he packed a bag and left. The door closed, and I sat in that empty house, hearing the echo of it. Our kids were grown, off living their own lives, so it was just me and the silence. I kept thinking, how did I not see this coming? Was I too busy with work, with life, to notice him slipping away? Or was he just that good at hiding it? The weeks after that were a blur. I'd wake up, go to work, come home and cry. I'd look in the mirror and see every wrinkle, every gray hair, and think, no wonder he left. I felt old, used up, like I wasn't enough anymore. Friends tried to help, told me I was better off, but it didn't feel that way. It felt like I'd lost everything. My husband, my confidence, my sense of who I was. Then one day, I was cleaning out the attic, trying to keep busy, and I found this old box. It was tucked in a corner, covered in dust, like it had been forgotten for decades. Inside was this strange little book, leather-bound, no title, just pages filled with handwriting I didn't recognize. It looked ancient, like something from a fairy tale. I don't know why, but I started reading it. It was full of weird recipes and rituals, things about herbs and moonlight and promises of change. I laughed at first. It seemed ridiculous. But one page caught my eye. It was called The Balance of Time. It said it could take years from one person and give them to another. A trade. Youth for youth. I know what you're thinking. It sounds crazy. I thought so too. But I was desperate, angry, hurting. I kept picturing Tom with Ashley, laughing, living this shiny new life while I was stuck in the shadows. So one night, under a full moon, I followed the instructions. I gathered the herbs, rosemary, sage, something called moonwort I had to order online. I drew the symbols from the book on my bedroom floor with chalk. I said the words, feeling like a fool, but doing it anyway. I pictured Tom, his face, his laugh, and I asked for his youth. Not all of it, just enough to make things fair. Nothing happened that night. I went to bed thinking I'd lost my mind, but a week later, I ran into Tom at the grocery store. He looked different, tired. His hair was grayer, his eyes dull. He was with Ashley, and she looked annoyed, like she was stuck with someone she didn't sign up for. I didn't say much, just smiled and walked away. But inside, I was shaking. I got home and looked in the mirror, and I swear I looked different too. My skin was brighter, my eyes clearer. I felt lighter, like I'd been carrying a weight for years, and it was gone. Over the next few months, it kept happening. Tom aged fast. His friends started whispering about it, saying he looked 10 years older overnight. Ashley left him, of course. She wasn't interested in a man who could barely keep up with her. Meanwhile, I felt better than I had in years. I started going out, laughing again, even dating. People noticed. They'd say, "You look amazing. What's your secret?" I'd just smile and shrug. But deep down, I knew. I don't know how it worked or why. That book is gone now. Disappeared from the attic, like it was never there. Sometimes I wonder if I imagined it, but then I see Tom around town, hunched over, moving slow, and I know it was real. I feel guilty sometimes. I didn't mean to hurt him, not really. I just wanted to feel alive again, to take back what he stole from me. Now, I'm not saying I'm proud of it, but I'm not sorry either. Life's funny like that, isn't it? You think you know how it's gonna go, and then it twists on you. I'm still figuring out who I am now, but for the first time in a long time, I'm not afraid to look in the mirror. I'm not afraid to live.